from my granddad. 12 gauge gun and a piece of land. Camel covered in the silence, sitting in my tree stand. A couple miles down the road from that is a creek and a pond where the river bends back. Fishing on a Saturday night, feeling alright. It's who we are and what we love. We're out there before the sun comes up. And when it falls, you best believe we ain't gonna stop. It's in our blood, running through our veins. More than just a getaway, a place to go and find yourself. We're the lost man outdoors. The lost man outdoors. The lost man outdoors. Come on!
Real people, real passion, real hunting. Real people, real passion.
Well, good morning, everyone. Finally time for my turkey season in Wisconsin, so first day, so it's a Wednesday. It's opening right now. It's about 5:50, so it's been open for about 20 minutes. Obviously nothing's on the ground yet that I know of. They've been gobbling pretty good behind me across the swamp, so I'm not sure if they're on the property or not. They might be close, but so I have a feeling if they do come in this morning, it's going to either be through the swamp behind me or around the field over to my left. So I'm going to have to keep my eyes out and be extra still, because you never know. I'm feeling they're going to come in silently. They're not roosted right on me, so they're not going to see the decoys. So I'm going to have to do some calling and get them to come over. I'm probably going to sit till about 9 o'clock, give them some time to come over here. If they do have my camera out here for a couple weeks, past week or so, they've been kind of consistent coming out over in this area. It's one tom, two hens, so that might not even be the same group that's gobbling right now, because I'm assuming he probably has no really need to gobble if he has his two hens with him, and it sounds like there's 3 or 4 birds behind me, so that might be a different group. But we're gonna stick it out here, gonna do a little bit of calling here and there, hopefully get them to come out to the fields. I got a tom decoy and a hen decoy out, so if all goes well, hopefully I can get him to get eyes on the tom and come running in, sit behind a ghost blind on the edge of the swamp in some brush. So I think I got a pretty good hide. As long as they don't come up directly on the side of me or right on top of me, I should be okay, but never know. So, been pretty quiet here now for a couple minutes, so maybe they did fly down, so I'm gonna start keeping my eyes peeled and hopefully have some luck this morning. Stick with us here. It's Jimmy with Lost Men Outdoors. Wow. Oh my God. That was, I mean, that was pretty cool. So, just a quick recap right before I do a real interview. So, I'm just sitting here watching these two hens. All of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see him coming. Dead quiet, didn't gobble all morning. Heard birds behind me, and didn't even know he was in the area. Seen his two hens, got pictures of him all the time. And they came out here. I was wondering where the heck he is. Nothing. So I didn't call. The hens are out here. Catch a corner of my eye, he comes out, gathers his hens in, and then he sets his eyes on the big boy Tom out in front of me, and he came out and was gonna kick some butt, but or I could have let him sit for a little bit longer, but I just wanted to get my shot. You never know if you would have spooked or anything, so I took my shot when I had it. Worked out pretty good. Too bad I didn't get any gobbling action or calling him in or anything, but Tom's down, so I'm gonna go take a look at him. Total carnage out here after I smoked him. So he came out from, looks like somewhere over in this corner, so back here, and I don't know if he just was content with his two hens or what, but he had to have been roosting in this stretch of woods somewhere. I don't think he would have flew across the marsh. That sounded like a different, there's about 3 or 4 toms gobbling over there this morning. This one, maybe I heard him once or twice deeper in the woods. That could have been him, but he didn't make a peep the rest of the morning. So that's where he came out of. I didn't get that on footage right away, but it came in nice and silent, full strut. Put on a good show, full strut all the way in. But I'm going to show you quick my setup. I think it worked out so well. You can see that's my ghost blind, and I was behind that, so no chance. And this is right where that Tom was standing, and got her done. Oh, there's another gobble. There's more birds around, but got mine, so that's all I care about. That was probably one of the quickest turkey hunts I've ever had, but it was a blast. Kind of was getting nervous for a little bit, like I was saying before, where didn't hear any gobbling close, but I had my cameras out here for weeks, been checking them, and had him on camera with the field scan mode, so obviously it's a great tool to have. Had him on there for the past, I don't know, I'd say 3 days consistently, and then before that every once in a while, so I knew he was in the area, but that really helped having those cameras out here, so I didn't have to keep driving by glassing every day, because it's kind of it's not too hard to get over here, but it's another 20-minute drive, so just having that extra set of eyes in the field. Took a picture every 5 minutes, just whatever's on the screen, just took a picture. So that was crucial. That told me he was in the area. And then basically I just had to pick a spot to set up, brought my tom decoy. I kind of had in my head that he's by himself with two hens, that he's probably not going to be happy to see another tom. And that was right. First thing he did, he came out here, he gathered his hens up. Those are his hens. And then he worked over, he was going to kick some butt. And didn't let him get that far, obviously. Just took my shot when I had it, and it worked out. So super grateful to get my bird ready. Already took out Buddy's kid this year for the youth hunt, got him one, so it's been exciting turkey season. But yeah, it was a blast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully give you some, if I had one kind of tipped off, or if you're hunting the field edge, just put a camera out, put it on field scan. Almost every camera has them now. It's going to help tremendously. At least you know what's in the area, if it's worth even wasting your time on. Last year, there's nothing here. Put my cameras out, didn't even waste my time coming here, never got a picture of turkey. Has to do with whether if the field was soybeans or corn the year before. If it's soybeans, they're not interested here, at least that I've noticed. But this past year it was corn, turkeys are here, around, and it ended up working out. So couldn't be any happier. Quickest hunt probably opened at 5:30, done by 6:30-ish. So yeah, that's a wrap. Jimmy Gleason with Lost Man Outdoors.